Living with a cochlear implant means experiencing moments that nobody else understands. From phantom noises to panic attacks over lost processes, these are 7 moments every CI user knows. But it's moment number 7 that makes everything worth it. Moment 1, you lose your processor and panic sets in. You are getting ready, you put your processor down for just a second, you turn back and it's gone. The panic is instant. You retrace every step, check every surface, your pockets, the bathroom counter, the bed. The newer processors have Find My Processor tracking, but only if the battery's alive and it's switched on. If it's dead or off, you are searching with no help. I've torn apart hotel rooms looking for mine, checked under pillows 3 times, that moment when you finally find it, wedged between cushions or hiding on the kitchen counter. The relief is overwhelming. But losing your processor isn't the only way sound suddenly vanishes. Moment 2, your battery dies mid-sentence and the world instantly disappears. You are mid-conversation, following along perfectly, your processor gives you a beep warning, but you are so engrossed in the conversation, you miss it, and then nothing. Not a gradual fade, instant cut-off. 1 second you were hearing, the next gone. Early in my CI journey, I was at a nightclub with friends. The older processors didn't have rechargeable batteries, just tiny disposables. When I went to change them, I got a bit muddled and the new batteries went flying. The lights were dim. I couldn't find those tiny batteries on the dark dance floor. Couldn't hear my friends. I had to stay at their place that night, completely cut off. The next morning, they were communicating with me using chalk and a blackboard. These days, rechargeable batteries are standard, but my advice, always carry 2 spares when you go out. Because even with that warning beep, if you are in a noisy environment or deeply focused, you might miss it. And when that battery dies, you are not just losing sound, you are isolated instantly. Now here's where it gets truly bizarre. Moment 3, you accidentally leave Telecoil mode on and hear phantom buzzing. Does this buzzing, persistent, maddening? You search everywhere. Is it the fridge, the heating, something outside? You spend 10 minutes hunting for it. Then you realize you've accidentally left your processor on Telecoil mode. Telecoil is designed to pick up magnetic signals from hearing loops in theatres or phones, but leave it on by mistake, it picks up everything. The buzzing, electromagnetic interference from your Wi-Fi router, computer monitor or overhead lights. You'll hear strange clicking, rhythmic buzzing, sounds that shouldn't exist. Most of the time, it's the processor. But there's something even stranger about how we relate to our processors. Moment 4, taking off your processor feels like both relief and loss. End of the day, you take off your processor, silence. I feel okay taking mine off at night, even relieved after a long day, but there's also this vulnerability. I can't hear anything. Fire alarm, intruder, nothing. In the morning, I don't rush to put it back on. I get my thoughts together first, ease into the day. Then when I'm ready, I reconnect. Putting it back on doesn't feel like turning on your hearing. It feels like becoming yourself again. And sometimes becoming yourself means hearing things that make you cry. Moment 5, hearing something you forgot existed and it changes everything. 3 years post-activation, my niece was born, then my nephew. This was bonding. Being their uncle, I could visit them with confidence. We'd play games for hours. I could hear their giggles, their squeals when they won, their voices calling Uncle Aidan. Before my CI, progressive hearing loss had stolen these high frequencies. I would never have heard their voices properly. But with the CI, I got to be present, fully present, playing games, making memories, being part of their childhood. That gift, those moments would never have been possible in my previous world. And here's what constant presence costs. Moment 6, listening fatigue can hit like a physical wall. By the end of a full day, meeting, conversations, phone calls, your brain is done. But social events, those are the worst. After a night out with friends, a family gathering, a party, I'm completely exhausted. The next morning, I might sleep in and I won't put my processor on until about midday because that's how drained my brain is. Conversations can require active mental effort, filling in gaps, guessing missed words, piecing together meaning from incomplete information. One CI user described it perfectly. Preparing for a day of video calls feels like riding a bike uphill through peanut butter. And the worst part, people don't see it. You look fine, but internally your brain has been working twice as hard. I've made a video on listening fatigue. Link is in the description. After all these struggles, there's one moment that makes everything worth it. Moment 7. Someone says, I forgot you had a cochlear implant. This is it, the best moment, the most validating thing anyone can say. When someone forgets you have a CI, they are really saying, you are just you. I don't see your hearing loss, I see you. It means your CI is working so seamlessly that people stop noticing it. That's what makes the phantom sounds, the battery panic, the exhausting adjustments worth it. The goal isn't to hear perfectly. The goal is to be fully yourself in the world. Which moment resonated most? Drop the number 1 through 7 in the comments. And if you've got a moment I didn't cover, please do share it. Let's build the ultimate list of things only CI users understand. If this video makes you feel seen, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Subscribe for real talk about cochlear implants. No sugarcoating, just truth. I'm Aiden Terminator. See you in the next video.